Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlene for those of you who are new, and to my loyal subscribers, thank you as always for coming back. Today I'm talking all about splurge worthy fragrances. My perfume collection is very eclectic, very diverse, if you will. And I have a lot of fragrances and I love a lot of them. But I have some in my collection that I feel are absolutely splurge worthy. They are worth the splurge. So I'm gonna talk to you about them in no particular order. I'm just gonna tell you guys why I love them, why I recommend them, why are they splurge worthy. So let's get right into it. First up, I'm talking about Instant Crush from Marella. This one is one of my all-time favorites from the brand. In the fragrance community, Instant Crush is well loved. That is one of my purchases that I absolutely do not regret. I love this fragrance. I have a beautiful selection of fragrances from Marella. They have so many to choose from. Instant Crush is near and dear to my heart. This is a beautiful rose jasmine amber combo. This honestly to me is one of the fragrances that will last and last and last on you. It goes on forever. It is absolutely beautiful. It is very powerful, very sexy, very present. You cannot miss with this one. Now, if you are into lighter, softer fragrances, you might not enjoy this. I feel like Instant Crush definitely makes a statement. And if you do not want to be noticed, if you do not want compliments, definitely don't wear this. If you want a very present, very dominant fragrance that is beautiful and sexy and basically anyone can use it, I recommend Instant Crush. The next one on my list is beautiful. It's complex. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you want a spicy, sweet, woody, and overall just beautiful blend, I think Oud Bouquet from Lancome is worth the splurge. Take a moment to appreciate the packaging. It is so beautiful. This is gonna be perfect during the fall and winter, and it blossoms in the cooler weather. This is ultra long lasting. Personally, this is like one of my absolute favorites from Maison Lancome. This is giving opulence. This is giving a lot of character. This is beautiful. When it dries down, it has that gourmand like finish. It is absolutely delicious. You cannot stop sniffing yourself, and it is just an amazing fragrance. Like I said, beast mode when it comes to performance. You put it on, you know you're gonna sniff it all day long. Like beyond like an 8-hour wear, you will still get this one on your skin. The layers in this one is absolutely beautiful and stunning. You have spices, you have the woody facets, you have 3 different types of woods. And the rose praline combo, it is just phenomenal. And I feel like it has never really been quite duplicated. This is just absolutely amazing. This will transition on your skin. From start to finish, you will experience different phases of this one. And it is just delightful in the dry down. So moving on from the woody, more sensual, more sexy fragrances, we want something that is more flirty, more fruity, and sweeter. When I think of those qualities, the fragrance I think of is Pasaswa by Bouquet. The story behind this one is very sexy, very grown up, very alluring. But to me, this one is just mouth-watering good. If you are basing the description of this fragrance on the fact that it is so delicious and yummy, then I see it. But this is very fruity. This has pear, it has orange blossom and quince, which gives it that fruit dominant facet, and it is just so good. This is mouth-watering good. Just like the others I've already presented, this does have a hefty price tag, but this is so good, so delicious, and I absolutely love it. Again, Pasaswa by Bouquet Parfum. The next one on my list I absolutely love. I barely have the name on it. It is well loved. This one is Princess. I don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. This is the full name. By Kilian. This is absolutely delicious. This is from the My Kind of Love collection. They have this original packaging which has been changed since. I still do prefer this little bombs of love, bombs of seduction. This one is classified as a warm, sweet gourmand. Let me just show you Princess on this side because it's looking a little busted. It is absolutely delicious. If you like ginger, green tea, and marshmallow, you're gonna love Princess. It's so pretty, so delicious. I absolutely love Princess, and it is divine, and it is definitely worth the splurge as well. I have another fragrance from Kilian. This is Angel's Share. I'm so excited to wear this season and going into winter. This is also classified as a warm sweet gourmand. This has cognac, tonka bean, and oak wood, and in the base it has praline and vanilla. It is warm, it is delicious. This is very indulgent, and you smell so amazing. So this is Angel Share. Okay, so the next one I have, it is a designer fragrance. It is one of my absolute favorites. It comes from the house of Givenchy, L'Interdit Eau de Parfum Rouge. This one I adore. So this has notes of blood orange, ginger, so you can imagine it's a little bit spicy. Just like the other fragrances from the L'Interdit range, this has tuberose. I recently talked about this when I spoke about the latest launch from Givenchy, Eau de Parfum Rouge Ultime. And of course, if you guys saw that video, you know I prefer this version. To me, this one is longer lasting. This one is sexier, more date night appropriate, if you will. This is absolutely stunning, a must try in my opinion, and I think it is worth the splurge. I love the entire L'Interdit range. They are just amazing fragrances. Overall, I'm a fan of this range. I'm a fan of the House of Montal Paris, so if you already see where I'm going, you know which fragrance I'm talking about. And Intense Cafe has been my baby for years. I love, love, love this fragrance. I adore it. And even if I have a ton of other fragrances from Montal, this still remains in the top, like top 2. And it's not number 2, you know? So I really, really love this. No matter which fragrance Montal comes up with or they release, I always go back to this one. Longevity, performance, sillage, everything about this fragrance is on point. Now, it is called Intense Cafe, and I will admit you don't necessarily get much of that cafe, but that blend is so beautiful, so rich, so sexy, so irresistible. There are not enough words to describe how much I love this fragrance. So if you are looking for a rose dominant fragrance, like I'm a fan of rose fragrances. It has rose in it. I most likely am gonna like it. There are very few rose fragrances that I dislike, you know? So if you want a rose dominant fragrance that is very smooth and sexy, like I said, a very delicious gourmand leaning blend, Intense Cafe is your girl. Now, if you want more coffee, if you're looking for the coffee aspect of it, I feel like Ristretto Cafe is like a closer interpretation of the coffee, but this one is just delicious. It has that dose of coffee, but not in your face. It is more rose heavy to my nose. With vanilla and amber in the base, it just makes it delightful. I love it. I'm obsessed. And if you're into niche fragrances, I feel like Montal Paris is definitely a house to try, and I love their fragrances so much. So, Intense Cafe. I am definitely a fan of Yves Saint Laurent, YSL Saint Laurent, any of those initials you want to use. And I love the Libre line. I do have a Libre Le Parfum. I also have the original Libre, and I love it. I love the Libre range. This one is ultra sexy to me. If you enjoy lavender, which I do, orange blossom, and a saffron accord, you're gonna like this. It is so irresistible. When I'm in the mood for something elegant but still sexy, a little provocative, I like going for Libre Le Parfum because it is so good. Like I said, the entire range is top tier for me, and any fragrance from that line I recommend, but Libre Le Parfum is just amazing and so beautiful. I love it so much, y'all. I always wanted a fragrance from this house, and I got myself not just one, not two, but 3 fragrances that I adore. I love all of them from this house. This one is a little bit more year-round. It definitely blossoms in the spring and summer. I'm talking about 100 Silent Ways by Nisha. This one is fruity. This one is peachy. This one is pretty. It is a beautiful fragrance. It's very sophisticated, but still playful in a way. The top is kind of vibrant and sweet. It has peach, mandarin, and tuberose. It's definitely packed with floral notes in the heart of it. You have jasmine, gardenia, and orris. In the base, you have sandalwood and vanilla to give it a beautiful, smooth finish. It has the sweetness but not too much, and it is just a beautiful blend overall. Like I said, it is sophisticated, elegant, but still at the same time slightly playful, not too serious, you know? To me, I would say this one goes right in line with Pasaswa. This is not as mouth-watering good as Pasaswa. It still has that fruity touch that makes it so pretty and beautiful. So this is 100 Silent Ways by Nisha. I do want to talk about Maison Marella, and this one is from the replica line. I'm talking about By the Fireplace. By the Fireplace, I have the little itty bitty bottle. This one replicates the scent of burning wood and chestnut. Perfect for the cooler weather, especially during winter. It will penetrate through that cool breeze, you know, and it smells great. It is nice and warm. I absolutely love By the Fireplace, and I'll definitely be reaching for this a lot in the cooler months ahead. So By the Fireplace is unisex, meaning that women and men can wear it. The keynotes here are clove, chestnut, and vanilla, and again, this makes it quite unique, quite beautiful. I have to spray some. Oh my gosh. And it is just stunning. You do get that burning wood kind of vibe, but that goes away pretty quickly. And then the vanilla, more gourmand aspects to it come out. Almost kind of like Bouquet in a way. They're not similar, but in a way, you know, they have that same warmth, and then the dry down is just so beautiful, so stunning. This has some sweetness to it as well. So I love By the Fireplace by Maison Marella, and it is definitely worth the splurge. Last but not least, I'm finishing off with one from Lancome. This one comes from the regular line, not Maison Lancome. I'm talking about La Nuit Trésor. If I'm going out, date night for sure, I recommend this. I think it's so beautiful, so sexy, and just all around a great fragrance. It is sweet. It has like those dark fruits. It is just so good, and it lasts. Longevity is amazing. Again, Lancome makes amazing fragrances. Love the black diamond, love the bottle. This is described as a sultry black rose and radiant vanilla. Your keynotes are lychee, raspberry. So the fruity aspects definitely come in, so you get that sweetness as well. And then the vanilla praline patchouli blend seals everything in to make it absolutely divine, delicious, daring, all the things. And this wraps up my worth the splurge video. Is there anything that stood out to you from my list? Which ones do you think is worth the splurge for sure? Or which ones from your collection do you think absolutely are worthy of splurging? Let us know in the comment section down below. Join the conversation. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.